Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. I must reveal one JesseCox, who is not on the screen.
I was drinking it. I'm drinking my coffee. Hi.
I'm drinking my coffee.
It's too late, Jesse's gone.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. Now that we've got everything back on the screen and all of this, before we get started with today's session, I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share because I think we should do some, we should check out some fan art.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sure.
Just to get back into it. So we'll let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get along with today's session, which should be a good one. Should be an absolute fun one. We're approaching the finale of season 3. I think after this session, we should be approaching the final chapter or the final part of the season. Definitely not the final session. And knowing I'm not you guys, but every party I run for, and this might just be a me issue. I'll be like, yeah, I think that's like 2 or 3 sessions, and it turns into like 8 or 9 sessions. But that's I think that's the beauty of D&D. So.
Is it an across everyone kind of thing? Or
It is
just us?
No, it's everyone. So that's why I said it might be just me underestimating how long sessions go, where I generate a lot of content because people like to, kind of do their own thing, which I absolutely have no problem with. It gives me a break and go, yeah, enjoy the sandbox, and I can then, take a little breather right there. So, as long as I'm not underperforming, that's all I care about. So. Let's get it. All right. I have shared the screen. You guys are currently just watching. Is that correct?
I see it.
Excellent.
Yes.
I'm more snooping, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm that's cool. That works for me. All right, so we got from here. What is this? A spooky zombie undead alternate universe Eli.
Puppet Eli, I love it.
Oh
no. That's really cool. What else we've got? A Hamtaro X RoboCop crossover.
Cool.
I love it. A Rip Bozo.
Yeah.
Reposo.
That's how he looks right now.
Riposo.
God, if only.
Hey, yo.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So cool.
Give me that Punk Dash. All
I
right.
love it.
Next up, we've got a little Christmas logo for you.
I will avenge my son.
Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Why? Look at him.
He's such
Open
a
the shelf.
he's such a happy little guy.
He's 90% legs.
I don't have anger problems, just anger solutions. I love it.
Oh, look.
Aww.
It's our bug.
Winter bug.
Little guy.
Aww.
Why he's so mad?
Grumpy.
Why he's so mad?
He's so grumpy.
It's because it's 3 a.m.
Oh, of course.
Logan, I flew up.
God damn it, Pinchy, I'm busy. Is that the photo of your wife or your son?
No, it's not. It's Victor.
Mine is
Victor, dude.
Oh, ask questions. Making me look bad in front of the bug.
To Santa, I want corn dog. I want corn dog. I want glaive. I want corn dog. I want corn dog. Oh yeah, this is Masae did another piece for our.
Oh no,
Okay.
this is shoot, what was her username?
Serene Lily.
Oh, Serene
Yes,
Lily.
Serene
Yeah, Serene
Lily.
Lily
She's
drew
a
this.
friend of
My apologies. I just saw
Yeah.
you
Very
post
good.
it, and I didn't read the rest of it.
She
No,
also
it-
made Eli's art.
Yeah.
Yes, the original artist for Eli.
She's amazing. She's so good. Oh my goodness
Ah.
gracious.
Sad boy.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
my girl.
Yeah.
Cute. A cute.
Oh my.
Damn.
And
Woohoo.
oh
my
God.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my god, my little heart is so full. I love.
And then we got
Yeah.
everyone a little present box.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Little creatures.
Little creatures.
Creatures.
I'm Toro.
I love it.
So
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Looks like a latte.
Hell yeah. What? Oh yeah, I was like, why am I kicking a rat? And then I remembered.
Yeah. Rat
I did
trauma.
do that.
Rat-based trauma.
They say
Oh.
revenge is supposed to be sweet, so why does his blood taste so bitter on my tongue?
Wait, who is it?
Straight
though?
out of Sin City.
Yeah, hold on. Who is it though?
I don't
If
know.
it's Victor,
You
that
bitch.
blood's gonna taste
Yeah.
delicious.
No, I think it's you. I think it's. Is it Logan?
No, I
Got
mean the
pistol.
dead one.
The
I
dead
hope
person.
I hope that it's you.
It's probably
True,
Ignatius.
But what if
uh,
it was Victor though?
Yeah, well, what if it was Victor?
Come on, nah.
Oh, look at my middies.
Did you just say MIDI?
I had to process that
Sorry,
for
I
a
got
second.
unlocked for a second.
I had to process.
Look
I
at
was
my
like,
middies.
MIDI? Oh.
Cute. Yeah. Baby
Wait.
boy.
When Dash finally meets Gareth from Into the Shadows Breach,
Aw.
who is their angler who also loves to fish.
Amazing.
I love that.
The Lily Hellebore for you.
My
Cute.
Simster.
Got a haircut.
Something about Dodger and having father figures.
Bro. What is that all about, though? I don't mean to do that.
Makes you think.
Dodger. I will make this a found family story.
So literally.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
so good.
It's really
Oh
good.
my goodness.
Oh, here we go.
I love that style.
You
It's so good.
Logan looks so
many
unhinged.
Dead rats. So sad.
What is going
my
on with that
goodness,
coffee?
Hey.
Hey.
Number one deed.
Number one deed. Just drinking coffee.
At the speed of sound.
Say hello to your new brother. God, that would be fucked.
We'd kill so many people. It'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh no.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
mean.
Endless no be mean.
So cool.
Cool ass Joe rats.
Incredible. That looks awesome.
I love
It's
that.
So good.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
oh man.
Joe loves the creature, dude.
Yeah.
Little guys.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I say.
I say it's
Flew right by you, son.
what you apparently you said this line, by the way, in
Say,
Astral
use
Academy.
the voice. Do the voice.
You
What use does a hamster have to its owner? I'm a friend.
yeah, you apparently brought up
Did
hamster.
I?
Yes. This is an actual line you said in Astral Academy.
hilarious.
Maybe I just had hamster on the mind all the time, man.
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
All right, this happened in Shadows Breach, but it's very relevant. She's saying, I hate necromancy. Necromancers of Io.
Yeah,
Cute.
baby.
Let's go.
Very hinged.
Fuck. Okay, listen, Arya wasn't a freak. Arya was born to wizard, forced to freak.
Absolutely a freak. What are you talking about? You wanted to bring meth into the world.
No,
What are you-
Arya, that was to last.
Oh, Arya. Yeah, sorry, I got that confused. Yeah,
Listen,
Arya.
Arya was
Jingle Bell
born to
Girl.
wizard, forced to freak.
That's true. That's true. These guys have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pat. Ooh, my boy with his gun.
Oh boy.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Just tired Eli.
It's our Santa.
This is when we were talking about the cave sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The slappy
Oh.
thighs.
Oh, I love it.
Marcel, my beloved.
Hey.
Scream.
I stabbed myself.
Yeah.
We got a haste dash over here.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
God.
god.
And you're getting pummeled into the ground.
Give me drugs.
Whoa.
He's changed a lot since you've been gone,
Yeah,
Jesse.
what I
You miss
miss.
a lot.
He started collecting body parts.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh, yeah, these. My girls.
Night, night.
Night, night.
Oh my god.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, honey. Damn.
Oh,
My
God.
goodness.
Oh,
gracious.
no. I remember this. No. He's too innocent. Yep. Yep. Nice tip. Oh. Those two would get along stupid well, and that scares me.
So unhinged, so unhinged.
Look at the little
Nice.
pinches.
Aw.
Aw.
I love that style.
Oh my God, my babies! It's Viego. I miss Viego.
All right, we got dressing up. If IO offered like a DLC pack of like Phase 2 outfits, like
Why am I
Persona,
Sachi?
yeah, like Persona 5, where it's like you can make them look like Persona 2 characters.
Incredible.
Oh,
God, I forgot that she actually wore like a magical girl outfit.
Yeah.
God damn.
I just hit someone with my car. That's such a her statement.
Young
100 years
Logan.
young.
Look at him, so spry, so coffee free.
I love this.
Oh, my baby.
Oh,
That's so good.
Birds are real.
Ah, I see the little machinery circuit boards.
Stay back. I cough up blood.
Joe, I will fight you. I will fight you for my daughter's honor.
Hello, baby. And shame Dash died.
I'm good.
I'm good.
don't worry, guys. I'm fine.
Gun sword grandpa.
Oh shit.
Sword.
Yo.
Words aren't real.
I will fight you, Joe.
I mean, look, man, I'm just speaking the truth.
Pepe Sylvia.
I'll throw some hands. I'm not above throwing hands, dude.
New eye, new eye.
Aww.
It was when you were
Braiding my
upset about
hair.
rat. Yeah.
Maybe.
New eye.
Oh my god.
That's too small. It needs to be like 20 times the size.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dragging that thing across the ground.
We'll have the dragon recipes for the next session. I wasn't able to get them together this time, unfortunately. I have been very busy, but I'm hoping next week things will calm down a little bit.
How dare you be publishing a book? God.
Yeah, that's exactly
There you go.
it.
Yes.
Summer, I have a suggestion.
Oh my
Yes?
god. Here we go.
Become Mike Wazowski.
Nice.
How do we feel about that?
Hello, baby, the grafted.
I love
See,
this.
if I went full Mike Wazowski, I just need the
Aw,
IO logo
sweetie.
over me.
Bear witness.
Piper, no.
Yes.
All right, there's 2 versions of this. I'm just gonna show the version that does this.
Yippee!
Oh,
Wait,
that's
what's the
so
other
cool.
version?
What a
Oh, the other version
creature.
is just idle. It doesn't move. So I'm
Okay.
showing the movie
Little
ones. Yeah.
creature.
I was
Indeed.
hoping they were doing
Oh, so
Fortnite dances.
good.
I wish.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Aww.
Oh, little
Great
animal.
style.
Over it face, like whatever.
You're pretty good.
God damn it.
Hell
You're pretty
yeah.
good. And then we'll wrap it up with this one.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yo, that shading on Karis though.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Boop, boop, boop. Where am I? There we go. And then close. Close tabs to the right. Hold on one second.
No.
I had to clear my throat, which I will be doing quite frequently today, so. Okie dokie. So, last we left off, doing the briefest of recaps. Let me go ahead and get some music going. Put myself in the mood. Okay. So, today is the day where the party finally gets to reunite. If we all recall, the party separated a little bit as Logan started to investigate his own leads in the hopes to potentially get ahead of the Ignatius Hellebore issue, such as, you know, making sure he's killed first before anyone else gets to him. I'm only assuming, only making speculations at this point. We did a brief recap of that. We had Logan kind of stealthing a little bit behind Jack Knight, who was heading back over to Briar Glen. Jack Knight was doing their own investigation, headed over to Briar Glen, which seemed to be heavily fortified. Logan, in the hopes to try and get in to find some more information, had Pinchy, who was following him, try to perform a distraction. And the distraction he did perform. However, it led to the capture of Pinchy, who was currently within Briar Glen. During all of this chaos and mayhem, Logan attempted to try to sneak in to see if he could discover some more information, and then unfortunately was discovered by Jack Knight. Logan Horn, with his speed and agility, managed to escape Briar Glen, try to return back to certain locations that Jack Knight had visited, and unfortunately was not able to discover anything. Defeated, Logan Horn returned back to Aquarian. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, the 5 of you were sent out to hunt the Azure Dragon, which had been causing quite a bit of issue to the Bellius people. You guys had went ahead and explored through the cave, facing off against many perilous dangers, and finally encountering the dragon. With great teamwork and preparation, you all had slain the dragon, harvesting a variety of parts that may become useful later. Afterwards, you all managed to escape out of the cave. You discovered that the lizard elder, along with the lizard folk that you had encountered earlier, were no longer within the cave, so it's uncertain where their whereabouts may be. With that, you all returned to Aquarian. So, fortuitous for us, you guys are kind of going to be meeting around at the same time, with the exception of Logan, who would arrive at Aquarian first. So Logan, we'll go ahead and start with you. As you are about to arrive over at Aquarian, what exactly are you doing? Are you taking any sort of precautions or anything like that? Because someone at Briar Glen did see your face while you were sneaking around the town.
Question.
Yes.
Timing wise.
Yes.
How much time has passed from the capture of Pinchy to me returning?
That happened during the evening hours. So by the time you actually returned, it's now morning break. So it's been about 6-7 hours.
And I would assume that even though we're in the kind of like this little island over here, they got like whatever the equivalent telephones are.
Yes, you actually saw Jack Knight speaking with someone on the shard phone. So,
Right.
yes.
I would have snuck my butt back into our rooms and just gotten into to hide away into what was the whatever the place we were given to relax at.
Oh, yeah. So you're kind of just sleeping over at the sort of the longhouse that everyone.
I mean,
had
not
stayed at.
sleeping. Logan
But
isn't
sneaking
sleeping,
in,
but
not sleeping. My
sneaking,
apologies. Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
So if you are sneaking in, I will require a stealth check from you.
On it, brah.
Okay.
Is there any sort of bonusy things, or is it straight up just be
Just
a
a
stealthy boy?
straight up stealth check from Logan.
Great.
Very good.
Oh my god.
As you go inside the city of Aquarian, you already see that your suspicions are correct. The defenses seem to be up, as there are more guards posted all around the town. They seem to be anticipating something happening, but you managed to able to stay out of eyesight of folks, and you sneak back into the longhouse where you wait for everyone else to arrive. So I'm going to say that's about a couple of hours before. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or do you wait for the rest of the party?
Logan will go to. Do we have separate rooms? I can't recall if we were in a bunch of different rooms.
You guys would have your own separate rooms, but it would probably be in the same building that like guests and emissaries would be able to stay in.
Yeah, Logan hides out in Dash's room, not his own room.
Understood.
Because he is no fool, and will face the door with shard pistol in hand, pointing it at the door just in case
Understood.
it goes down. But I'm like, it's a mirror scene of Buddy in the shadows, but now it's Logan in the shadows.
Yeah.
But same thing.
Okay, perfect. Now that I know what you're doing and where you're waiting, we will go back to the party. About a few hours later from this scene, the party will return to Aquarian. A job well done you guys had fulfilled, and definitely have plenty of proof from the various parts that you had carved from the Azure Dragon that you have concluded a job well done. You will arrive, I'm assuming, you don't know what's going on, so I'm assuming you guys are going to go through the front gate as normal. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have no reason to think we can't just walk back in and be like, we did it.
Yeah, so as you approach, you immediately see that the 1 or 2 soldiers or the 1 or 2 mercenaries that are normally guarding the front gate, there's now 4 of them. And the moment they get a line of you, 2 of them come up to meet you. One of the mercenaries holds out their hands and will go, all right, that's far enough.
Is there a problem?
What the fuck?
Yeah, we were told that if we were to see you, that you had to go to speak with our Elder Farah immediately.
Okay, that's fine. We wanted to speak to the elders anyway.
Follow me. And 2 of the mercenaries will accompany you to speak to Farah.
Okay.
This definitely feels like a troublesome situation. No real detection needs to be happening. These people are on edge, and more concerning, they seem not hostile towards you, but definitely sort of in a like, this isn't a, hey, welcome home, friends. This is a, you're about to be interrogated.
They hate us because we made the rats go extinct.
Oh no.
We love those rats. All right. You guys will sort of arrive over to the same area as before. Kind of this. We're not going to do any map transitions for this one because this is going to be a pretty, I imagine, a pretty heavy roleplay episode. So we're going to kind of do a lot of theater of the mind for this session. You guys are going to kind of be guided up over to the street and head over to that sort of open town area, specifically over where the mess hall is at and open. There you will see from her back face to you, Farah sort of leaning over, and she seems to be looking over some stuff, kind of looking over some paperwork, some notes that she had made to herself. One of the mercenaries immediately makes their presence known and says, Elder Farah, they have returned. And she turns over. She does not have a happy face. She kind of looks a little, she looks upset. And she'll be like, that'll be all. And you'll watch as the two guards will leave you at that point. Actually, no, one of the guards will remain kind of somewhere nearby. The other one will return over to the gate. She'll nod over to the other mercenary as sort of like a, yeah, give us some space. You know, like, you don't have to be so close to this. I want to talk to everyone privately. All right. So the mercenary stands back. One of the mercenaries remains, kind of stands back. You do notice there are other like soldiers and mercenaries kind of roaming around, looking over in your direction. Things are tense. Things feel a little elevated right now. Is there anything that you guys would say to bring up, or would you remain silent during this moment?
Yeah, I think Dash would immediately be like, what happened? Why is everybody so on edge?
She looks over at all of you, and she just remains quiet, as she kind of just wants to see how everyone's kind of responding to all of this. Does anyone else say anything while the silence kind of hangs for a little bit? If not, that's okay.
No.
Yeah, let them make the first move.
Understood. Very good. So she's gonna look over at everyone and then kind of stare forward over at Dash. And she'll just ask, "Where's Logan?"
We don't know. You were there when we lost him.
So none of you have made contact with him?
Oh,
No,
we're killing
we
your
tried.
dragon.
Mm-hmm. She'll
We
look
tried.
over.
We didn't really get much of a response. He wouldn't come back. Is something wrong?
That silence kind of hangs for a little bit, and then you see her kind of loosen up a little bit. And she says, "Currently in a cell in Briar Glen, we have your Chi friend. It seems he attacked a few of the Briar Glen's guards."
What? Why?
Well, I was hoping that you would be able to provide some enlightenment with that.
And she's been so well behaved recently.
Makes no sense. He wouldn't have had a reason.
I don't know what the objective was, but also there was an eyewitness from Jack Knight that Logan was hiding through the streets.
Did anyone die?
Fortunately, no.
Okay.
Dash lets out a large sigh of relief.
Isla's face immediately goes stone cold. Her instincts are pinging now.
After he was captured, he has been cooperative. Your Chi friend. But this is extremely concerning. We already have a hard time trusting outsiders, and to find out that your friend had attacked some guards. And then your elfish friend, Logan, seemingly sneaking around the streets of Briar Glen. What? Is this still about Hellebore?
Buddy's gonna draw out the Azure Dragon Claw, just put it like between them, and be like, "We have been honest with you since we've come here. We went after this thing, a big fucker, and we killed it because we're trying to win over some favor with you, prove our trust, prove how dangerous that guy is, and yes, it's always been about him. We are outsiders, and we've come in for a reason. If Logan's got into trouble, we're not his keepers. We didn't realise. We can chastise him. That's fine. If you have a system for this, then we'll plead for his safety. The reality is that we're here to do a job.
I will need a persuasion check from one of you, since you all seem to be in communication right now with the Elder.
Not me, guys.
Who has the highest persuasion?
Who's got the best persuasive smile?
I only have +2.
I have a
I
minus
have a
one.
+4.
That's good.
+4, okay. Anybody better than that?
It ain't me.
We're not very charismatic group.
And this is
Yeah,
where
it's
we
like
learned.
that was our warlock.
This is where we learned. Yeah, this is not a very diplomatic party. That's okay though. Well, it still remains. I'll have you all kind of talk amongst yourselves, but I will need one of you to make the check.
Masai?
+4.
Do I get
Do
to
it.
guidance for
Yeah.
this? Maybe.
Do you get what?
Do I get to guidance for this?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Oh, sweet. So no one has higher than a +4?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll do it.
You're on mathematics, you're rolling that 20.
Where is... That's persuasion, correct?
Correct. Okay. Roll a 1d4 for your guidance.
Yep.
Excellent.
Not too bad.
She looks over at the table. She sees the claw. She reaches out. She kind of inspects it along with the scales. And she says, "So, you did it?"
Yeah. It was tough work, but we did it.
Isla, what would you say to the Elder to try and sell your point?
We would have no reason to hurt anyone. We came here to get a job done like Buddy said, and we put our lives on the line to prove that. I don't know what Logan was up to or what Pinchy was doing over in Briarglen. We haven't even been there yet. But we meant what we said. We're here to help and hopefully get a favor in return.
She kind of just lets a sigh out. She puts the claw down. And she says, "If that dragon was still alive, I'm uncertain what we would do, but this," she holds up the claw, "I think this is going to earn you a lot of favor. Even with the incident that happened with Logan and Pinchy. But the people of Briar Glen, they are angry. And they want justice. But maybe I can sway them."
What is their idea of justice?
Well, a guard of theirs were attacked. Normally, when something like this happens, a trial would be held, and if found guilty, the captured perpetrator would more than likely be banished or executed, depending on the harm that had been caused. Now, fortunately for you, since capture, this Pinchy has been very quiet and cooperative, something I haven't really seen from the Chi before. So, I'm willing to acknowledge that he's different. But I'm still concerned of Logan's motives as to what he was doing. Perhaps you all could shed some light on this? Why? Even if you don't know, I need something. I need information to go back to the Elder of Briarglen to sell your case. What was he doing? Can you even theorize?
Dash will sort of glance at Eli.
I mean, we told you before.
Well, tell it to me again.
The doctor, however connected or disconnected from the event, had a hand in killing his kid. That's not something you forget or forgive. The lengths that man will go to reach the perpetrators. You're probably fortunate that no one died.
But here's what I'm trying to figure out. We were moving in that direction. We had negotiated this. Slay the dragon, we give you Ignatius Hellebore.
It's,
He might have thought it might take too long.
well, I think it might, in kind of a weird, skewed Logan way, be more like he thought if he went by himself, he'd roundabout protect more people, get less people involved.
Oh, okay.
Emily
So,
narrows her eyes.
so for the greater good. That still doesn't rationalize why your chief friend attacked the guards in Briar Glen.
What makes less sense is that they're alive.
Which we should all be thankful for.
Well, it probably means that he was told to distract, right? Not attack with intent to kill.
Yeah, let me rephrase. I don't mean to imply that you're in any danger, but he's been part of our crew for a while now. And we just... Eli will gesture to the claws.
You gotta understand, the Chi, as you know it, have an aggressively war-based culture. We don't communicate well with them. But here's one that we've befriended. We spent a lot of time around. We've realised our similarities. But his upbringing, violence is a tendency to come out first. He is susceptible to listening to Logan or any of us. He doesn't mean any harm by it. He probably misunderstood, and again, like they said, if he didn't kill anyone, he probably wasn't going to try. He doesn't usually have mercy, so he's probably planning just to distract or hurt them, which to him was a mercy. We apologise though. We had nothing to do with this. We didn't know. And we will make sure that no further violence happens. If you want to take this claw as payment towards them so they can buy some medical supplies, be my guest.
So what you're telling me is that you were not part of this attack that Logan and Pinchy did to Briar Glen. Am I understanding this correctly?
We were deep in
Absolutely
a
not.
cavern, having acid spilled all over us.
Your
Moments
sister
away
tried
from
to
death.
shoot our shit up, dude.
So, how would you feel if we kept Logan and Pinchy? Have them see trial. Accept the judgment either way. I think if I were to bring that up to the Elder of Briar Glen, you'd be able to continue on your way to meeting Ignatius Hellebore.
run us down what a usual trial would look like.
I'm sorry, are we entertaining this?
I mean, look, if they've got him captured.
Do you have a better idea? She'll look over at Eli.
We continue with the deal, we'll be out of your hair. We just need to find him.
What? Find Logan and Pinchy?
You said you have Pinchy captured, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't mention Logan. So he's still out there.
So what are you proposing? We return Pinchy to you? You find Logan? We just assume this was a big misunderstanding? We should be thankful that Pinchy didn't kill any of our guards? And that everyone was alive and bygones are bygones?
I'm sorry, but you should be thankful that we just killed a fucking dragon. We put our lives on the line for that.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything to do with that. We don't know the thing with Pinchy, but no, we're not going to allow you to execute them. We're banishing ourselves afterwards. We won't be here afterwards. We're out of your hair.
She'll look down for a second. And she'll think on it. This dragon has been such a menace to our people. And then she looks up to the five of you. And she'll sigh a little bit. Do you think you can find Logan?
I will glance at the doctor.
Possibly. I don't know how many elves you have on this island.
The death of the dragon might bring enough sway. All right. Here's what I will propose. We return your chief friend to you. You find Logan. We don't speak of this anymore. If the Elder of Briar Glen is still willing, and I think this dragon dead may actually earn a lot of favor, we follow through with the plan. We reach out to Ignatius Hellebore. You handle the business with him. And then all of you will leave this island never to return. Because if we see you again, we will not be so diplomatic. We have a very hard time trusting people, and yes, you have done some favor for us, which is the only reason why I'm entertaining this notion. Do what you have to do, conclude your business, and leave. Is that fair?
Crystal.
Understood.
I'll need some time to speak with the Elder of Briar Glen. He was not too pleased with these actions. But, and she'll hold up the claw. Like I said before, this may just be enough to let bygones be bygones. You're still free to stay over at the Longhouses for the next evening. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't roll out the red carpet or invite you into the celebrations of your recent kill.
We didn't do it for heroics. We did it for information. That's fine.
She'll motion over to the mercenary. Mercenary will head over behind you. And she'll say, I hope you'll forgive the fact that we'll have to keep a close eye on you while you're within our area. He'll guide you over to the Longhouse. If you need anything, speak with the mercenary. You're still guests. So if you're hungry or thirsty or in need of any supplies, we'll still provide it to you. And I'll speak with you again once I have my answer with what the elder would like to do. All right?
Okay.
Understood.
She'll nod
Thank
over to
you.
the mercenary, turn her back over to you guys, and the mercenary will guide you back to the longhouses. Is there anything that you guys are doing while you're being guided back?
Stewing.
I was gonna say, I think most likely most of us are just quiet for this walk.
Hellebore is tired of walking, so he tries to spider monkey onto Dash.
Yeah, Dash will carry him.
Okay. The mercenary guides you over to the longhouses. He won't go inside to give you guys the privacy that you need. And yeah, you guys are back in the longhouses now. Let me know when you all are returning to your rooms, or if there's anything that you guys are doing while you are alone.
All right, how do we get Logan back?
I think I have a spell slot. I can try sending him.
Yeah, I guess it's worth a try.
We ain't coffee to brew.
From the back, from Dash's back, I conjure my phone. I cast sending to Logan.
Are you guys in the halls, or are you guys back in your rooms?
I assume we're just in the hall right now if we're all still talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all piled into one room, kind of sit up and whatnot.
Okay. If you do go into one room, please let me know.
I think we'd want to avoid earshot of their guards and stuff, right? As best as
Yeah.
we can.
True.
Okay. Which room would you go into? Smile.
Who's got the biggest room?
Let's just say for this one, Dash's room. Dash and
fair,
Hellebore.
fair.
I wanna
Of course,
say, like,
yeah. Oh,
my
my
friend Dash
room?
have probably been sharing a room, so it's probably bigger.
Because we shared. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, that's logical. Great. We're all piled into my room with Logan pointing a gun at us from the darkness.
Yeah, Logan, the door opens and you'll watch as the party enters into it.
I would like to continue watching and see if they notice me. Does my 32 sneak stealth roll still count?
Go ahead and make another stealth check if you'd like.
I would love to.
All right.
My passive perception is way below that.
Passive perception.
Isla has a pretty high passive.
She has a high wisdom, but not a high passive. She is not proficient in that, so. Yeah, you guys would, unless you guys are actively looking for a threat within your own room, Logan will remain hidden as you enter.
So do you guys want me to sending him or what?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's the best idea.
His
That's the only
mobile's gonna
shot
ring
we
in the
have.
corner.
Pulls phone out of book. Ahem. Bitch, where the fuck are you? You fucked up. I'm gonna kick your ass.
How do these phones, would they be able to hear the audio coming through my phone?
No,
But across the
It's
room?
technically in the
so-
brain, but it like
Oh, okay.
manifests itself as like a phone in front of you.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, as you say that, Logan in the corner of the room goes, I'm right here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jumps.
Oh my god.
Hi. So that's what that feels like.
Logan, where have you been? What have you been doing? They've got this place on lockdown because of you.
Well, I attempted to follow the young fellow from before with Pinchy and then kill your father. And yeah, well, that went tits up, didn't it?
Why,
Why
were
didn't you
people
just
hurt,
wait
Logan?
and come with us?
I mean, look. Logan's been chasing enough ghosts his whole life. He's bound to get haunted. He's clearly...
We all have ghosts.
We
Every
do.
single one of us has ghosts. But only one of us is standing in our own way. Constantly.
Yes, well, it's because I don't like you all that much, and I've been using you, and I would rather you stay out of my way.
Logan, don't do this. It's tired, man.
Right, I'm tired too. And if I could just kill this poor fellow, then everything would be fine, right?
When you were a detective, did you have a partner?
Well, this has been a lovely chat. I'm going to go now, and thanks for
No,
the
you're
talk.
not.
Isla's gonna
how do you-
immediately move in front of the door.
If they catch you alone out there, they are liable to put you on trial, either banish or execute you.
Well, they're not going to catch me, and they're not going to put me on trial.
Logan, why did you come back and wait for us in here if you were just gonna say something mean and then leave?
To be honest, I didn't think you'd return.
So who are you waiting for then?
Well, I assumed the local authorities would come searching, and I would sit here in the shadows, and if they made my day a little inconvenient, well, theirs would be a lot inconvenient.
You know the people
What are you
out
even
there-
trying to do anymore, Logan? What's the point? You want to find Ignatius, we all do. We're all working towards that. We're closer than ever now. No thanks to you. So what is the point?
I've been asking myself that for some time. See, when this whole endeavor first started, I thought I understood what my objectives were, and instead, I spent the entire time trying to make you all like me, which is totally irrelevant to anything I'm doing, and in fact, it hasn't worked at all. So I'm back to square one and just going to resolve the issue.
What a load of bollocks, man. You're loved here. Every one of these people here would die for you. They want to go down finding this man for you. You've underestimated everyone here. We just fought a dragon to get this information. I don't even know this geezer we're going after. I nearly died down there. We're doing it for you, mate.
You think it sits well with me that you're willing to die for me? Please.
Why do you want to
Alright.
be just as bad as him?
All right, new plan. I say we throw him to him, get Pinksy back, leave. I'm not dealing with this anymore.
I agree with Eli.
We can't. There's that hella boy out there. The only person who's going to get through to him is probably his son. And you know he's going to do terrible things if we don't find him now.
I'm not suggesting that we don't go through with the plan, but we don't need Logan here to do it. He's a liability at this point.
Anybody's going to nod?
Hellebore's gonna go in Piper mode and just kind of look at Logan.
Okay.
Yes?
You really trying to make yourself just as bad as he is?
Not quite sure what that means, actually. I haven't killed anyone's family, so...
Oh no, but you're trying to. You quite literally admitted that.
It's true. You've caught me.
Wait, also, you're willing to shoot anyone that came through this door. You realise they're sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, right? You're killing people that we've come over to their land just to do our own dirty business.
I'm sorry, am I the only killer in the room? I feel like that's inaccurate. Since we left on this little adventure, many people have died, and I'm the killer?
The people we fought so far, at least since I've been here, I'd argue had it coming.
And you're I'm sorry, and your father doesn't?
We're all killers, Logan. But we're working toward a goal.
Right, the goal to kill. And he just looks directly at the group of you to kill this man.
No.
Am I incorrect?
We need him for information that he has.
On what?
On who in the fucking Senate is a goddamn imposter.
Right, and then once we get that information,
He'll go quiet.
have you not thought this through? If we're told who the higher-ups in government and world officials are who are involved in a grand conspiracy, we're just going to let this man live, walk away, go tell on us, go rat us out? What are we going to keep him hostage? We're going to lock him away? Have none of you thought ahead?
We do need to make a decision on that, yeah. But it's not your decision alone to make.
This is why I wanted it to be. Sometimes someone has to make the hard decision, one that no one's going to like.
It's not a hard decision for you, though, is it? You
Not
made
really.
this decision years ago.
Yes, you're actually correct.
So maybe you're in the wrong position to be making this call.
Then who will?
Eli will gesture to the rest, like everyone in the room.
We're a team. Eli's right. We should vote on it.
So you're doing this just entirely because he killed your son?
Logan lets out like a guffaw, almost like, how dare you laugh? Like, yes, of course.
What was your son's name?
I'm sorry, why are we talking about my
What
son?
was your son's name?
None of your goddamn business.
No, it is my business.
I'm sorry, it's not.
You're trying to kill my dad,
Yes.
and you don't think that's any of my goddamn business of whom he might have taken from your family when you're trying to take him from mine?
And what is your solution, little one?
What was his name?
What is your solution?
I'm gonna bring your fucking son back so you can stop.
I would rather my son remain dead than become one of your monstrosities.
I don't mean like that.
What do you mean? How do you mean? Some sort of simulacrum?
You can bring back the dead properly.
Yes.
What? Since when?
Yeah,
What
we only find out about this
Is
now.
his name, Logan? This is a limited time offer while I'm being nice. I'm trying to be better than you right now. I'm trying to be better than my dad. What was his fucking name?
Logan sits back down in the chair, back in the shadows, and from within them goes, pass.
Logan, mate. If you're serious, Isn't that what it's all been about?
Do you think I want my boy to exist in a world with the things that I've done? I couldn't look him in the eyes if I wanted to.
So what I gather from that is that this isn't about him, it's about you.
Are you going to leave or not?
Logan, you may not be able to look your son in the eyes, but if he can come back, he gets to look in your eyes and decide if he loves his father.
And if he doesn't?
He's alive.
And what would you need from me?
His name.
Why?
Because I need to know it for it to work.
And what will work? How will it work?
He'll kind of hold up the necklace he's wearing. If I destroy this, I can get one wish. Any wish.
And what do you give up in the process?
The necklace.
Why haven't you used that wish for your own purposes?
Maybe I'm not selfish.
I know that's not true.
Maybe it's been more useful like how it is now.
How has it been useful? In what way?
Amplifies my casting.
So you would sacrifice your abilities to save my boy?
It's like I'm a doctor or something, you know? It's like I go out of my way to help save people and treat them and make them feel better.
And if you brought him back, where would he go? What would he do? How would he live?
That's up to him. He's his own fucking person.
And the rest of you are okay with this?
It's not my necklace.
I'm behind it. Yeah.
Despite
Dash.
everything, Logan, I told you I had your back. Even now, if this is what you want, and God, I hope it is what you want, then you should do it.
Look, I had the chance to leave back at the Lamentos. I stayed for you, Logan. Because I thought if it was my kid, I'd be doing the same thing. My kid's still alive. What we're doing here, it's bigger than all of us. If we don't do this, if we don't find his father, there's so much more at stake. But if this ends your quest for vengeance,
I just want to give you back your family so you don't take away mine.
How do you know that I won't do so anyway?
don't.
I'd heard of Lokenhorn as one of the best fucking cops around. Someone who cracked cases, someone who did justice.
Yes, well, that was before his partner betrayed him, and the police betrayed him, and everyone else conspired against him, and he was forced to make a ragtag group of adventurers.
We're not going to betray you, mate.
Oh, God. I really want to kill them all. You know this, yes?
Take it out on the Ganymedians.
Logan leans forward a little bit into the light. Aaron. His name was Aaron with an A. A-E-R-I-N.
Your last name was still Horn.
Well, yes.
Okay. And he'll start to commune with the necklace.
Oh boy. Okay. So, you're channeling this energy into the necklace. You see it glow, and the faint purple. And I am assuming you are using it for its limited wish function. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes.
I will need but a moment, please.
I'm casting Wish!
Yo,
Yeah.
this is how I died in Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay. All right, give me one quick second, as we will definitely be doing this, but oh boy. Who boy. Just gotta do a thing.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's actually take a small break so we can take a bathroom break, and then we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Okay.
So much drama!
Oh, my goodness.
Be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
Well, I gotta get the. I'm gonna have to stand for this one.
Oh god, he's standing up.
Oh no, the TM
He's
is
moving the
standing.
desk. He's standing up.
Yeah, when it's stand mode, it's Hoo boy. All right.
Time for the real shit.
Okay. Let us begin the ritual. So, from my understanding, you wish to use the artifact's one-use power that will destroy it in its entirety, specifically a wish.
I wish to use Wish.
Which will grant you, which will be granted by the one who has created the amulet. So if that is what you want, I will once again require a confirmation.
Yeah!
Oh man.
So be it. And so we've arrived at the point of no return. A voice echoes within your head, Hellebore.
I understand you would wish to use a fraction of my power, and I'm willing to give it to you. However, I require an audience of you, of Logan, and of Dash. Others are free to join you as well, but are not required.
Understood.
So, with that, the three of you have been asked to give audience to your wish bearer. Others are free to join as well, but that is ultimately up to you before you accept the audience. If you wish to discuss amongst yourself, you are free to do so.
He wishes for an audience.
What does that mean?
The person who's fulfilling the wish. He wants to see me, Logan, and you, Dash.
Dash looks behind himself as though maybe there's another Dash in the room. Why me? I'm not part of that wish.
Shrug? I don't know. He said you by
Looks
name,
at Logan.
though.
Okay. No, I literally just said out loud to the whole room that I was gonna support this. So yeah, okay.
Who is he?
Person who made this artifact.
Do we know who that is?
No.
The roll noise. Okay. Squints.
Knows he's lying, but refuses to disbelieve it.
My boyfriend wouldn't lie to me, right?
Oh, can I roll on that too? Would I notice something?
I mean, you guys are always welcome to roll insight checks.
This is a, what would this be? Insight?
Insight to detect deception.
I also want to roll on that.
Yeah, so
Really, all of us.
essentially Hellebore did the equivalent of blushes, looks down, kicks at feet. No.
No.
I don't know who made it.
I don't know. Look, it's somebody powerful enough that can grant a wish to bring him back. Isn't that all that matters?
Inherently.
Sounds like a god.
Or a
Kinda.
devil.
Wait, is it a god? Are we about to talk to a god?
It's not one of the four gods that I know.
Oh no.
Winks at the camera.
Okay, so what do we do?
I don't know. Hold my hand. Logan, get over here. Hold my hand.
Lovely. Logan walks over to you and grabs your hand.
I hate you.
So are you just leaving?
I'm not sure. Grabs Dash's hand.
Wish us luck, I guess.
Seems dangerous.
It's fine. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Dash looks terrified.
Isla squints. She doesn't like this. She clearly does not like this.
Okay, whenever you're ready. Half necklace.
So it's just gonna be the three of you.
Do we know that we can go along? How much of that was like verbal?
That is information that Hellebore knows.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you three can come too, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, you
There's
guys wanna
the
come?
asterisk.
I mean, yeah, we're a team, right?
I just want to make sure that you're safe.
Starts tapping the necklace impatiently.
We didn't long rest between the dragon and this, did we?
Nope.
Oh no.
Okay, yep, let's go.
I have not heard confirmation from Eli though.
What do we do about? He'll gesture to the door. Do we leave a note or?
I don't know if it's more of like they'll show up here or we go to them, or if it's more like a mental thing and they'll like appear in our brains.
Should we leave a note?
Yeah, let's leave a note. Hold on.
BRB.
Tell him to pause if you're still talking. I don't think you are though.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
He
you write the
probably
note.
knows because he's a god or something. Not a god though, right? He's not a god, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
Why? Do you want to talk to a god?
No, I don't.
No.
Religious trauma crawls out of Dash's mouth. No.
Oh.
Okay. So we write a note? We write a note, I guess.
You write a note saying BRB went for
It
lunch.
says, yeah, be right back.
Oh.
We didn't find Logan. Haha. P.S. We're not lying. P.P.S. We really didn't find.
Okay. Okay.
Well, this sounds like it's gonna go well.
Are
Yeah,
you
sure, it's fine.
ready to accept your audience?
I'm ready!
Okay. With confirmation intact, we know the members that are coming. You are all effectively now being the target of a planar travel spell.
Oh god.
If you wish to refuse the charges, aka do not want the planar travel spell to take you to parts unknown, you are free to roll a charisma saving throw.
No.
I see no one rolling, and so the planar spell shall take you to where you need to go. Immediately off the bat, I will let you know that Piper.
Hi.
Bye. It's Hellebore time now. That has definitely been dispelled. So here we are, as you are immediately pulled out of your reality into something far more sinister, far more darker. And as the fog clears and the clouds part, you arrive at this location. Dash, the first thing you make note is of the throne chair you once saw upon a time within your nightmare.
That
Go
Dash
on.
is trying not to hyperventilate.
A figure slowly makes their appearance known upon the throne, as if they had been hiding within the shadows. It appears to be what you recognize as a shadow tiefling, resting upon the throne, their arms resting there, and one of his claws seems to be holding on. He looks forward to you.
I am Asmodeus, Lord of Shadow. You seek my power.
Yes.
And then he turns over to Dash.
It is good to see you again, boy.
Helivore will look at Dash and just give him a squint.
Yeah, same.
My dream. The dream I told you guys about.
Oh.
That was real. I was really here. Is that what you're telling me?
No. It was me merely trying to reach out to you, Alis.
Who now?
Do you even recognize that name?
Should I?
Your attunement to the memories is weak. No matter. We will discuss soon.
Looks at Dash, looks at this guy, looks at Dash.
Asmodeus
just staring at him.
Asmodeus looks directly over to Helibor.
Speak your wish.
Gosh, okay. Gotta look back at what I wrote.
I will let you know that he seems to be leaning onto one side as if this man has suffered a grave injury.
Could I, like, do some kind of a medicine check to see if I can determine what might be wrong with him, like physically?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling bad today.
You know what? I'll Plastic Genius that.
Oh.
He looks battle-worn. As if he had just endured a terrifying fight. And this is where, since you've discovered, as a DM, I'll just let you know, he is still recovering from the shadow invasion from well over 1,000 years ago. One that Alis and the other misdemeanor members fought and stopped. He is still recovering from that day.
Damn, we really fucked him up,
Sucks.
dude.
We did. Dang.
High fives.
High five, high five.
Helivore will just say, you look injured.
It will recover in time.
He, like, gives a very, like, medical, like, professional, like, nod, like, I see your wounds, yeah.
The shadow is still strong. The structure's stabilized.
I know, my grandpa lives there.
This veil will persist as long as I remain here.
Looks around, do you get bored? Sorry, I'm being manic right now. God, Piper's screaming at me.
As much as I appreciate this conversation, I believe you are here on a business matter.
Yes, sorry, I'm dead. My brain is in pieces. I get lost sometimes. Okay, You will start to word the wish.
Let's hear it.
I wish to truly, in body and soul, resurrect Aaron Horn, as he was before his body was corrupted by a citizen of Ganymede.
Asmodeus smirks when you say that, and closes his eyes and gives a nod, and will state,
I suppose your request could have been worse, with far-reaching consequences. But it is not as simple as bringing someone back from the dead. To bring them back in its entirety as you have wished will require a little more of an adjustment.
Asmodeus looks over to Logan now, well aware of his role in all of this.
And you, Logan Horn, is this what you wish?
Yes.
Then allow me to inform you of how I can fulfill this wish. And then you can decide. Assuming this is sufficient for you, Elabor.
I'm listening.
He slowly turns back over to Asmodeus. Or sorry, Asmodeus slowly turns back over to Logan. He leans forward.
20 years ago, your son's life was stolen from you in an attempt to maintain and gain power from an otherworldly group. You understand the reasoning as to why the Ganymedians had your son killed?
I'm not sure I fully understand, no, but I feel like the intent was to cause pain.
It was. You were close to unraveling the mystery of Ganymede. And unless pain was inflicted upon you to such a grand scale, the issue with the shattered planet of Io would not be at the point it's at. So, I am able to fulfill the original objective. It would only alter the timeline slightly, but you would receive your wish. For I won't merely bring your son back. I can make it so that your son never died. But to do this, I would have to remove your son from the plotting of the Ganymedians. I would have to end your life 20 years ago. With you gone, the Ganymedians would not pursue your son. You would perish, but your son would continue to live. So I ask you again, Logan Horn, do you want your son back?
And his mother? What of her?
You'll have to remind me, did she wasn't killed, was she?
No, she just left. It fell apart after he died.
I'm sure she would mourn for your loss, but the family would stay together.
And what would happen with the Ganymedians?
He closes his eyes for a second as if to do a deep scrying. He's moving around a little bit. He will state,
I'm very familiar with fractured timelines, so I can see the possibilities. Even though the Ganymedians have so far thwarted Io, your absence would, unfortunately, make it worse. Their plots will continue to advance, probably far more and before you perished. But your son would be alive. And your son's mother would be there. People will mourn your death as the world's greatest detective. But if you are to ask me, would the Ganymedians' plot advance even further with you gone? The answer is simply yes.
And how many? He looks at Dash and Hellebore, and how many other sons and daughters would die as a result?
He's looking again, closing his eyes.
I like to think Asmodeus just drummed on his legs.
Ooh!
Hold on, let me do the math.
Oh no.
Breaks out into abacus.
Because the Ganymedians would be unopposed, fewer lives would be lost.
And can I make a
Yeah.
I want to make a roll on the fact that like this dude's like yeah there'll be fewer lives lost, but
Of course, make sure
they'll
it's not
all be
bullshitting
slave
you.
people. Yeah, it'll be way worse. People won't die.
Yeah.
Is there a roll I can do to be like, bro, what are you talking about?
Do you want like an insight check to make sure that this is like he's not trying to like deceive you right now?
I mean, I just want to get to what he's trying to say, right? Because it seems like he's like, look, like if this goes down, the Ganymedians are gonna win, but like it won't be that bad.
I would allow an investigation check.
All right.
Ooh.
So, everything he's stating does check out. If your son is to perish, that if your son died, you obviously endure a heavy loss. So does your wife. Your wife can't handle that anymore. She would leave. The Ganymedians essentially are trying to cause pain to you to stop you from discovering their plots and trying to investigate them, which means that if they are being cautious, that would mean a lot of people, for example, the senator that died at the beginning of the campaign, would probably have to die to keep the secret. But if they remain unopposed, it does mean that they slowly take over Io from the shadows. But there's far less killing because no one's actively looking for the smoking gun, because there wouldn't be one at that point. From a theory crafting standpoint.
So, you're saying that I would get my boy back if I sacrifice myself, and in doing so, he and everyone else here would live under the rule of tyranny.
Asmodeus nods.
Yeah, Logan looks at the group, and he turns his back and says, fuck this guy.
So we're not going with that wish?
You were about to give me the one thing I always wanted, and sacrifice your only wish for me. And this piece of shit tells me the way to do that is to torture all of you for the rest of your existence. I stand by what I said. Fuck this guy.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Asmodeus. I don't think we're going with that wish.
I understand. I did not want to give you such a gift without understanding what the consequences of it would be first.
So what's your deal with my boyfriend?
Sweats.
I suppose we can have a limited conversation.
He'll sort of open up his robe a little bit, and you will see this giant scar across his chest. And it's searing, it's burning, it's kind of pulsating a little bit.
It's not so much with him directly as it is with a previous memory that he is currently bearing.
I remembered something about that. I'm sorry if this is like an invasion of your privacy, but I legend lord your artifact and it mentioned something about something called a memory.
He'll nod.
What the fuck does that have to do with him? What is that? Why does that involve him?
Because one of his memories placed me here, greatly wounded and weakened. I am the key to the shadow. If I were to perish, this purgatory would be no more. But the suffering and tortured spirits that still exist within here will be released upon your plane. I am the stopgap. I'm here to keep the order. But I may not have much longer. I'm interested in your friend. I'm interested in you.
Looks over at Dash.
But why? I don't remember, aside from the dream that I had, I don't remember ever meeting you.
I understand this is unfair, but because of who you once were, I believe that
Quiet. Think. I'm trying to figure out how the best to word this.
Slowly slips out of the voice changer.
This is very important.
your previous memory smote me, destroyed the one artifact that would keep me around in the prime plane upon Io. But the destruction of that artifact did so much more than return me back to my shadowy prison. But it left a scar on each and every one of us that were there that day.
So what can I do? Do you need me to do something, or?
I don't need this now. But I would ask, if ever a time would come, if you would be able to return here. Maybe at the end of your days, when your mortal form is to pass on. I need someone to sit here, to keep the shadow veil alive. And those with my scar, I feel are capable candidates.
Oh.
see you've already received one of my gifts. I was unsure if it would tap into you quite so early, but you seem to be very talented. Your control of the shadow, that is from the scar.
My magic is from you?
You are as very much part of the Shadow Veil as I am.
Oh, I fucked up.
Sorry, I'm really overwhelmed. Can I think about this?
I'm sorry. Logan turns back around. What does Dash need with a Shadow Realm?
He's saying that if somebody isn't there, that the realms will merge, right? Or...
I understand what he's saying. I'm saying, what do you owe him? Why don't you deserve a rest at the end of your days? Why is your power a gift and not something forced on you by this fellow here? You owe him nothing.
I mean, you just said that you wouldn't doom all of us to a life of a lot of suffering. If me not doing this means everybody suffers because our realms have merged, isn't that kind of the same?
And so you must suffer in your life with this ability
I don't know, Logan.
Are there other
Taking him at
people?
his word.
The whole point of me wanting you not to suffer isn't so then you can go and choose to suffer.
Summer, go ahead and ask the question.
Are there other people with that scar that you mentioned on the memory or whatever?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, one of them can do it, babe. Fuck that.
But the opening that Dash has left made it easier for me to communicate with him. As a righteous wielder of divine power, normally you would be the hardest. But it seems your god has abandoned you, Dash.
Dash looks very pained.
Oh no.
You don't go rub it in, man.
I'm uncertain of the reason. Let me be clear. It could be for reasons of malice or something out of the ordinary. But your connection to Hyo is no more. I merely stepped in to take charge.
Wait, I got a question. Are the gods real? Is that like all like legit?
Oh, yes.
Ah, fuck.
In fact, my forces have faced off against many of them in their mortal lives. But are you saying, do they still exist? I don't know.
Nice, I might not get damned about the stupid shit I said. Nice!
Whether it is you or whether it is some other, this is something I wanted you to know. Someone must always sit here at the throne. The Shadow Veil, even though created by Cosma, has sentenced my people to an eternity of suffering purgatory. It is sadly a necessary evil.
If I need to talk to you again, do I have to wait for you to show up in my dream again, or?
And that's up to this one.
Points over at Hellebore.
Why is it up to me?
You are the one that can communicate with me. I have not given you the wish, so my amulet will remain intact with you. You are able to communicate with me with that amulet, but I must advise you, our interactions must remain limited.
Way.
Because there's only so much power in that amulet, and you being here now is slowly taking away and draining it.
What if I sending you? Does that work?
Not from where I am.
You have cell reception where you're at?
I don't know what that is.
We got Eli, do you have sending stone? Fuck. They're like sending stones, but longer distance and stuff like that. You can say more.
No one has been able to communicate with me for over 1,000 years.
Well, fuck, I was gonna actually use the wish though if we weren't doing the kid thing. Fuck.
I would still honor your wish if you commanded it so, but that would mean the destruction of that amulet.
I don't know, can we make a pact or something so that you can keep talking in my brain?
He shakes his head.
The amulet is the only font of power that can bring you here. Not even the lords underneath me can communicate with me at this time. You are the first I've spoken with in over 1,000 years.
Well, I'm sorry, why are we considering any of this?
You know, he's just vibing. He's kind of sad.
He could have brought my boy back at any point in the history of time, and he chose one in which it would cause the most overall suffering. How can you trust this man?
Does anyone else say anything?
Nope.
No.
He'll nod. And then just state.
Till we meet again.
I'll stew on that wish. I'll get back to you with it.
That is clearly out of my hands now. You're dismissed.
And then the planar travel spell will end. Returning you all back to the island.
They really gotta get cell reception there.
Hell needs cell reception.
I feel like their life would be a lot less suffering if they could play Candy Crush. You know? There'd be a lot less suffering if they could just play Candy Crush.
All right, you guys you turn back to the island. Like it's almost as if everything becomes dark, and then you all just return back into the area.
Okay, well I tried.
Dash immediately turns and gives Logan a big hug.
Oh, cut it out.
I'm still gonna be mad at you if you kill my dad, but thank you for not putting the rest of us through eternal damnation.
Thank you for offering your wish.
I thought you were going to vanish.
I'm not going to vanish. Oh, God. If I leave you, you'll make terrible choices like agreeing to go along with whatever the hell that was.
He'll like slowly let go.
Just promise me. You'll live your own life, not for whatever creatures exist in the beyond, or whatever you think is best for me. You'll do you. Okay?
Yeah.
You'll hear
All right.
You'll hear a door knock outside your room. The elder wishes to speak with one of you.
Which one?
Any ear is fine.
Eli, I trust you the most.
Me?
Yeah.
Thought she took a shine to that one. Still
Okay.
put it, buddy.
Buddy, go put the charm on.
What? I've got -1 whiz.
Don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
But you know, Logan, though, if you kill my fucking dad, I'm still gonna be pissed. Let him rot in a cell.
Yeah, sure. He's gonna wander after him then.
All right. Mercenary will take you outside of the longhouse where you will see in the open area the elder waiting for you. She sees you're the one coming out and she kind of shakes her head a little bit, nods for you to come over.
Oh my god.
He's gonna step up and kind of like fold his arms behind his back.
Right. So I spoke with the elder.
Yeah.
And he's willing to agree that Azure Dragon had been causing us a lot of grief. And now that the dragon has perished, our lives will be better for it. And at worst, your she friend, as well as Logan, were a nuisance. And that is why we both agreed that we will follow through with the original with the original arrangement. We will both send a message to Ignatius Hellebore. 24 hours later, we will receive notification of where he will be surfacing. And then you are free to meet with him. During that time, we will be releasing Pinchy. Mercenaries will escort him back to Aquarium. From there, our business is concluded. We'll give you the location of where he's surfacing. You do what you need to do. And then you and all of your friends must leave the island.
Understood.
I would...
Yeah.
She'll just continue real quick before you continue, though. She says, I would strongly recommend to you that you stay away from Briarthorn and Aquarian at that time. You have a shard phone, yes?
Yeah.
Then I will ask for all of you. Head into the jungle. Make camp. And when we have the location, I'll give you a call.
Well, you could, if it was easy, you can text as well.
I do better with voice.
All right, yeah, okay.
Looks over. All right. I would like you to let me know where you're setting up camp, then we will deliver Pinchy to you there.
Okay, yeah, we'll send you a GPS coordinate.
Well then, for now, I'm afraid this is goodbye.
We appreciate everything you've done.
She'll nod.
Thank you. Gonna turn back to the group and let them know. Alright, we've got to go and set up in the jungle. Tell them where we are. They'll send Peachy over. 24 hours. And what happened?
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before leaving the village?
Wait, didn't Buddy leave something at the blacksmith?
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
What did I commission? I commissioned something, right?
I think it was something to do with your armor. I forget what though.
Did I commissioned Kuama.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, so I don't remember that.
you would get that. You would have definitely finished that as well. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be
We're
funny
taking
if
it.
like 5 sessions later you're off of the planet. You're like, my armor.
You're never to return. We come back 2 days later. Guys, sorry.
Hold on, sorry, just one thing.
Never to return from now.
I forgot. Kicks. Yeah. So with that, you will depart from the village, and everything that happens will follow through from there. But for now, I think that is where we will wrap up today's session of Deadbeats.
Clings to Dash. You're not allowed to leave me.
So, we will take next week off just because I'm going to need some time to get the final part of this adventure done. Also, I will need to speak specifically with Joe during those next couple of weeks because he's got a little guy on the other side.
oh God!
Yeah.
Like playing chess with himself.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to talk with Joe privately as well, so that'll help get things over. So we will be off next week, but on the 22nd we will return with what is to be the final part of this season. Woo. So very excited. Did everyone enjoy themselves today?
Yeah, great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it took a bit of a turn. I was
Dude,
like,
Jesse came back swinging with the RP.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do a little bingo bongo before
Bingo.
Let's see what happens. Bingo. Return of the Horn. The Lizardman or Cult Lady fuck over the party. God, that's a powerful bingo square. Logo lines to the group about Pinchy. Nope. The party finds Piper's dad. Nope. Fishing time. Nope. Little boy magic. Yes, kind of. Upgrades to Amity. No. DM loses. Nope. Nat 20. No. The party reunites with Logan. Yes. Oh, maybe. Party bails Pinchy out of trouble. Yes. Logan solo. Oh my God, no. Logan uses thieves tools. No. Bingo time. The gang tells Logan about the indigenous genocide of the Lizardmen. No.
Wait a minute, I'm the murderer? Y'all over here killing lizard men?
All of them.
Wow.
Okay, potatoes,
We left
potatoes. All right.
one.
We left two. We left two so he could become an adult. It was the chief.
Oh man.
Wow.
When the party arrives, Logan's jail. No. Pinchy's fate is revealed. Yes. DM wins with you guys. Always. Honestly, just doing some Asmodeus lore is a big win. Dash and Piper moment. Yeah. Birds aren't real. Yeah.
I hate everything about
Crew
this.
does some crafting with dragon parts. No. Logan has no regrets.
Oh, if
I mean,
it's
at the
specifically
start,
referring to him
it was
going,
Real or
Yeah. Like,
is it
I don't
referring
know.
to him going off on his own? Because I don't think he said a regret. For
Yeah, oh
it.
no, I have no regrets about
Yeah,
that.
that's a bingo. That absolutely is a bingo.
Bingo.
That one, no. Logan drinks can be coffee, can be alcohol, no. Isla punches Logan, no. Cursed or funny intro talk. I don't remember, so I'm gonna say no.
Well,
Never thought
yeah,
about
no.
No, yeah. All right, so that's the bingo. As mentioned, we'll be back in a couple of weeks, but thanks again, guys. Good sesh today.
Thank you, guys.
Good sesh, good sesh.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye, man.
Bye.